Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gashi's Commentary with the Torres Man Black Africa. Today, Raila Odinga has made a hasty retreat about the national dialogue, about the national conversation. And this one is happening after some reflections. You know, Raila Odinga was trying to save William Samoei Ruto from the problems that he has been undergoing. So if you're joining this channel for the first time, please subscribe to our channel. For our viewers, please like this video at this juncture. In this video, I want us to look at the reason why Raila made a hasty retreat. Because when you look at the government today, you know, there was an agreement between William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga, or ODM in general, that the country was going to have a conversation for 6 days, starting today. So what happened? That is the question that I want us to discuss. Number one, that made Raila to retreat. When he visited Mukuru Kwejega, Raila encountered hostile crowds telling him, no dialogue, no dialogue, no dialogue. Walikataa kabisa kabisa kabisa. So the fact that the crowd has become very, very hostile to Raila Odinga, it means that he had no otherwise. He had no choice other than retreating honorably. And sometimes, you know, retreating does not make you a coward. Sometimes the wisest thing is to retreat and maybe consider your decision, because only fools who don't change their minds. The second thing that made Raila Odinga to change his stand is the Azimio principles. You know, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka was vehemently opposed to Raila Odinga's trying to go and save William Samoei Ruto. Eugene Wamalwa had said that he was not boarding. He was not going to join Raila Odinga. Again, when you look at other principles, you realize that Raila, Akina Martha Karua, left a long time ago. And there's nothing that would convince Martha Karua to have a national discussion with William Samoei Ruto, because according to Martha Karua was saying that you only have a discussion with somebody who is honest from the beginning. The fact that Azimio was divided and to look like Azimio was headed to the deathbed only made Raila to retreat. The number three factor is his family. I think Raila Odinga's family was not united on this one. There were a lot of divisions in the family. Because if you look at, for example, the daughter has not been talking about, is it Ruth? Yeah. Has not been talking about William Samoei Ruto's government. There is also Raila Jr. Raila Jr. is said to be against the dialogue or any discussion between Raila and William Samoei Ruto. And when you look at now Oburu Odinga was for the dialogue. But when you look at the Raila family now, you see that there were some divisions that were happening because of Raila Odinga's stand. The other thing is because of Raila advisors, especially the legal advisors. People like Paul Mwangi. If you listen to Paul Mwangi, Raila's legal advisor, you realize that this is somebody who is against Raila having any talk, having any discussion with William Samoei Ruto. And when you look at it, you realize that because you know the implications of this, I think it is also very, very important. Again, there are also, I think, people from international circles. There are so many people, including businessmen, who are of international standing. Even some maybe leaders and maybe prime ministers, presidents from other countries. You know, the way William Samoei Ruto came, he came with a lot of enthusiasm. He came with a lot of energy. He came like he was going to change the whole of Africa. And the fact that he was outshining so many people who have been there. Akina Museveni wamekuwa pale kwa muda mrefu. Wengi wako pale. And when William Samoei Ruto came, he came and started outshining them. What does this mean? Do you think they can actually support William Samoei Ruto? So some of them would be happy to see William Samoei Ruto going down. So and Raila is somebody with international connections. His international network is very wide. In fact, it could be wider than that of William Samoei Ruto. So maybe these people told him, no, you are not doing the right thing. Something else is that Raila must have learned from history. In 2017, he had a handshake with the retired president, William Samoei Ruto. No, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, sorry for that. And when he had the handshake, when the time came now for the campaign, Raila carried the burden that was not his. Raila was blamed by William Samoei Ruto and those people who were actually, especially who are campaigning in UDA, they blamed Raila Odinga for the failures of Jubilee. So he ended up carrying a burden that was not his. So you see, history is a very good teacher, and he must have learned from history. So this is something that made him to change his mind. Let me ask you, do you think it was good for Raila to change his mind? What do you think? Was it a good thing? If you ask me, that was the best decision at that time. Because you see, there's no way you are going to convince the Gen Z that you are fighting for them or you are with them, and then you are dining with your opponents. There's no way ambapo unaweza ukawa unakula upande huu kisha unakuja kucheka na wale ambao wapinzani. So that was a very good move. The second thing is that if Raila actually agreed to bail out William Samoei Ruto, history would have judged him very harshly, because it would look like he was trying to hijack a movement. He was trying to hijack the Gen Z liberation movement. So he would be blamed for the rest of his life. And this one could have even killed his career. So if you ask me, Raila's decision was the best at that time. And I don't know whether this one will also stop him from forming a government with William Samoei Ruto, because definitely William Samoei Ruto is very keen on forming a government of national unity, where Raila Odinga will be a key player, where Raila Odinga will even nominate cabinet secretaries, principal secretaries, ambassadors, head of parastatals. So it will look like he is a partner. And, at this time, William Samoei Ruto is cornered. And this one reminds me that if Raila is going to be there, I think it will not make much difference. But by retreating, he was able to lower the anger, because the people are feeling like Raila had betrayed them. So it was a wise move, and let's say that sometimes nobody is perfect. We are about to make errors here and there, but the earlier we correct the mistake, the better. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, I think it was the best decision. Have a blessed day, and please remember to like my video. Bye.